So I've been toying around with some of the AI, some of the AI gobbledygook that's out there on the internet. And conveniently enough, since I've already sold my soul to Google once or twice, I've decided to use some of Google's suite of artificial intelligence tools. Salut, Mike, and bonsoir. Now, one of these AI platforms that I've come across is Notebook LM, and I've been kind of using it in my long-winded efforts to chronicle all this Facebook Live nonsense that I've done in the past into some intelligible thing. But it's been an interesting sort of like evaluation, an AI-based evaluation of my past 7 years of my life. Which is, I hadn't thought of it like that before, but it's basically having an algorithm judge me. So I'm going to offer the fruits of that analysis, if you will, by showing you guys here a conversation that this AI gobbledygook has generated about me, based on all the copious amounts of online material that yours truly has fed the beast in the last 7 years. So buckle up, kids. This is kind of like my own performance review. And humans out there who are watching and feel like leaving a comment, feel free to offset the AI judgments by offering some human judgments. Sandy Williams. Hello, Sandy. Well, happy Friday. Let me get this shit show on the road here, shall we?
Welcome to the Welcome. Today we're plunging into something really...
I don't know if you guys can hear it.
It's 7 years of video posts from one person, Mike George, a collected...
Actually, I got an idea. I'm going to put this on Wanda.
And this isn't just, a travel show. It's more like a living journal.
My living journal? I don't know if you guys can actually hear it. Hopefully you guys can at least hear me. I'm safely assuming for now that you can, since nobody's complained yet. Hopefully this microphone's not too close to my face. To my disgusting, oily, sweaty face. Hey, I'm adaptable and observant, you guys. So I'm not always to my benefit, however, but hey. I guess adaptability generally is.
Starting with Mike George's travels.
Oh dear. Here we go.
Home kind of shifted. I mean, his archive covers over 7 years, right? Videos from all over Columbus, Ohio, sure, but also Montreal, Alexandria.
Sure, Columbus. Fuck yeah, Steubenville, Ohio, which is where Scotty Lane joins us, I believe. Hi, Scotty. Shout out to Steubenville, to our friends just over the river, or on the river, but not over the river. I'm on the same side of the Ohio River as you guys, actually, so hurrah. A deep desire to settle down, bitches.
According to an entry from March 4th, 2023, is that Ohio was the last place you wanted to be back in 2020.
Oh, I know. Everybody, it's so cool these days to knock on Ohio, the place that many of us come from.
Take his time in Natchez, Mississippi. He shares this story, February 1st, 2023. A grimmer day was totally sideways. He's stranded, hotel parking lot, basically no money, nowhere to stay, no friends.
I'm getting Wanda here, in case you're wondering why I'm leaning over you.
A couple days later, February 3rd, the Natchez police apparently gave his stuff back to Dick, not to him. I mean, can you imagine?
Oh, yes. Man, we're recounting harrowing journeys from yesteryear. Meanwhile, I'm looking for my damn... Oh, duh. I just realized. I hope I'm not recording from Wanda. I probably am, knowing my luck. This is... All right. Well, hopefully there wasn't just now an abrupt change in sound.
That's a really good question. And
that's a really good question.
Really personal about his struggles too. He talks quite openly about
my struggles. Come on, it's not that. It's not all struggle.
His belongings, even his car, stolen right around.
Not my car. Wanda is this. The AI has apparently thought that Wanda is a car. Just goes to show how, once again, how car-centric our lives really are, America.
Remarkable resilience. He found ways to feel gratitude. He specifically mentions coping with really tough times, like his prolonged void. That's his term for the intense emotional emptiness he felt during some holiday seasons. He used coping strategies he learned. That's from December 23rd, 2024. So his resilience, it wasn't just about balancing.
My
out.
resilience.
The long void entries show he had these.
Where's my Oscar, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? Where's my Where's my check?
It suggests this learned adaptability, not just something innate.
And he found some practical, even creative solutions for housing. Like, he mentions an improvised dwelling, basically a campsite he used overnight in Clintonville, Columbus. That was July 25th, 2024.
All right, we're gonna fire up my latest incarnation of Wanda.
Fabulous and unexpected solution, a penthouse loft. Which, of course, because it's Mike George.
Because it's Mike George.
An encounter with someone who calls parking
Parking garage Karen.
You can almost see a reality show, right? Like, block living.
Exactly. It just shows, even when finding some stability, his life is never dull. Always needs memorable characters. But what really stands out is how these intense personal struggles.
They're not intense. Come on. Let's not toot my own horn here more than I already have without the help of AI. And the imaginary friends known as AI.
He talked about it on June 26, 2024. It really shows how he didn't just understand the problems. He actively tried to apply his knowledge.
I actively tried to apply something? Oh my god.
The journey, the resilience, the adaptation. With his observations, they weren't just inward.
Well,
his Open Mic Live archive also gives us this really sharp perspective on American society and technology. Like back on December 4th, 2022, he posted this critique about the loss of humility and genuine understanding in conversations, both online and face-to-face. He felt social media pushes people to listen to respond.
shameless plug for Wanda while we're at it.
That probably resonates with a lot of us.
Why not?
Oh, absolutely. That insight is incredibly sharp. And you can feel his deep concern about maybe societal decay.
Societal decay, come on, it's not that bad, you guys.
For people to get more involved civically, to reject just
being passive. Urge people to get out their screens, reconnect with their communities.
Oh shit, that's way too loud.
Experiences.
The library's gonna fucking hate me. Oh my god.
For the collective. See.
All right. My god, it's a good thing. It's a good thing Heather Smoger isn't here. Well, actually, no. Heather Smoger would have never silenced me. Just, I'm in an unused floor of the library. Thank you very much. So, hopefully, no shushers today.
There's Wanda. He calls it a musical baton. It's basically two Bluetooth speakers on a 6-foot stick. But the genius isn't just the tech. It's how he turned it into this mobile, spontaneous performance thing.
A spontaneous performance thing.
Unexpectedly. He performed with it and reflected on May 7th, 2024, about how it made a difference, even in small ways. And Gladys, Wanda, mentioned December 16th, 2022. It really makes you think, how can his personal inventions fill gaps, create connections in ways big companies often overlook?
Okay, shifting gears a bit.
I want to be a big company.
His unique take on urban spaces and walkability. On April 21st, 2023, he noted something like, despite the stigmas of not owning a car, walking affords a much more intimate relationship with the places I live. It's an interesting way to think about how just moving through a place shapes how you see it.
It really is. And he often lamented how little thought seems to go into pedestrians in American cities systemically. Like his first week in Louisiana, January 6, 2023, he was already bemoaning the lack of consideration for pedestrians and non-motorists and how roads have been built. And he even,
ouch, that was a fuck up. That's what we call a technical moment.
The preponderance of nice butts among its residents. That was April 6th.
Nice butts.
It's funny, but the real point, isn't it? It shows his way of observing cities isn't just academic, it's really human, sometimes pretty reverent. It's a very Mike George way to gauge.
It's a very Mike George way.
Walkability to something super tangible, like, well, yeah, nice butts.
Exactly. And maybe it nudges us to think, what other unconventional science could tell us about a community's health? But he wasn't just critical. He also showed real appreciation of positive changes, like the ambient mug and electric mix of shops and restaurants in University Square near Ohio State. That was May 21st, 2025. And he watched the changing face of Columbus neighborhoods, like Short North and Old Town East, seeing the rapid development. Noted that around October and September 2023, he even found joy in the simple things like The quiet streets free of amateur drivers after a big snow in downtown Columbus, January 6th, 2020.
You remember those days, kids.
See him connecting the small scale of his own walking experience with the bigger picture of urban planning, community life. And he had this deep admiration for what he called transit warriors. People walking in really pedestrian hostile places, no sidewalks, no crosswalks. He saw the resilience. Saw the human against the concrete. So wrapping this up, what we've done today is really take a deep dive into the very dynamic life and the sharp insights of Mike George.
Sharp insights, bitches.
Archive. We followed a journey of constant movement, faced deep personal
Constant
lows,
movements.
seeing incredible resilience, and this unwavering commitment to just observing the world, whether it's how we talk online or how a city walk changes.
Yet his story really underscores that profound insights can come from, well, unexpected places and people. He kind of embodies this idea that knowledge isn't just about knowing things, it's about understanding and applying. He encourages us all to think more critically about our own communities, our own interactions.
So what does all this mean for you listening?
Well, maybe it raises a question for you to think about.
Yeah.
In your own life, what unique sources are around you right now? It could be a person, a place, maybe just a simple observation you make every day. What if you took the time for your own deep dive into one of those?
What if you took the time, y'all, for your own deep dive?
Others are missing.
All right. Well, I guess that concludes my pretty decent, I guess, a review of Open Mic Live by the AI overlords, in the form of what seemed to be an NPR dialogue. But yeah, I think it's time to go outside and play, y'all. Happy Friday. Remember to stay hydrated. Hydrated. Water. And, coming at you live from Columbus, Ohio on this fine Friday afternoon. This is Mike George. Hope you guys enjoy your weekend. And until we meet again soon, take care of yourselves and take care of somebody else. Bye, y'all.